Wonderful afternoon, guys. It's Thursday and I have off. Well, that's the only day this week, so let's make it enjoyable. Normally I don't usually do mail call videos, and this is kind of sort of not one, but kind of sort of is. Basically I wanted to thank Manny, SoCal Shaver, for his wonderful package that he sent to me about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks ago now. He was getting rid of some items in his den. He was just kind of downsizing a little bit, and yeah, he told me about it, and I just had a brief look through, and lo and behold, he had some stuff I've been wanting for a while. One of them being this, the Palm Oil from Phoenix & Bow. Fantastic soap, fantastic scent. I like it very much. So thank you for that. Alongside, I saw this, the Fresh Vetiver, which I've been wanting. I do have the sample here, and I was kind of like, do you want to pick it up? He had it. I'm like, okay, I'm taking it. Now, those are the items that he was selling. So, well, Manny, being who he is, a very generous guy, he sent me along a boatload of stuff for me to try, and one of them being this, the Barrister Man Hallows. A fantastic scent, very intriguing, so it'll be interesting to see how it does when I use it, because I'm usually not the most fondest of the Barrister and Man, just because of no politics or anything like that. They're great products, but there was always something in the soap base which was kind of disturbing. Just an undertone which I didn't care for. Now, he also sent along a sample of the Focus Strike Gold Shave. Clinton. Very interesting scent, very very cologne-y. Does remind me of I don't know what it is, but it does remind me of something I have on the shelf as far as the aftershaves goes. Haven't figured out which one. Alongside that was excuse me, guys. Alongside that was the Holy Call Fougere Bouquet. I've got something in my throat. I don't know, it's been feeling kind of weird today. Holy Call, never used it. Really looking forward to seeing how it performs. It's an interesting scent. There's something in there that kind of throws me back way in time to when I was a kid. I do not know what it is. I can't even really get my head around what it is, you know, as far as what's reminding me of the scent. But there's something that, like I said, gives me some childhood memory kind of deal. Now, the one I really had a laugh about, and I was actually very thrilled about. These are great items. They're fantastic. So thank you, Manny. But he did remember us having a conversation regarding some of the lime creams that he has, which I was kind of curious about. You know, mainly going off the Palm Olive, Refreshing Lemon, the Godray Fresh Lemon, the Supermax Lemon Lime, the Gillette Lime, the Avena Men Pure. Manny, I'm having trouble deciphering your handwriting. Pure for man. I have no clue. He also included To Kiss My Face 4-in-1s, the Aqua and the Pomegranate and Grapefruit. So thank you for that. This was a conversation we had on the phone, just regarding those lime scented creams, because like I said, I'm a fan of Palm Olive. Not really holding back on that, the regular, and I haven't had a chance to try the citrus scented ones, let's put it this way. And I was asking him which one he prefers, which ones are worth getting, and all that kind of stuff. So he made it very easy for me to just go ahead and try them. Now, while these are all great soaps over on this side, the big ones, I'm thrilled to bits about that, because that really kind of yeah, feeds that curiosity a little bit. So I'm able to maybe knock out some of yeah, the ones with, you know, basically I'm able to pick which ones I like. So I will be using the eeny meeny miny mo. Well, let's go with the Gillette lime. I'm gonna see if I like this one. Somewhat artificial. Oops, there goes the nose. Artificially lime scented, which is to be expected. I'm gonna just put some in the bowl here. Let me just clean up real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, got everything off the counter, cleared things out a little bit, and I'm just going to basically take a scoop full, kind of sort of, this is probably way too much again. Put it in my little custard bowl. Just get that in there. And then we'll get lathering with, just gotta shake this out real good because it does hold more water than you think. The Ever-Ready 100T, I know I've used this in a recent video. Horsehair knot, blonde, but for bowl lathering, it's just great. I'm just gonna dip the tips a little bit just to get a little bit of moisture in there. And then we'll get lathering. Makes a really fine lather normally. So, lathering it up just nicely. So yeah, just gonna keep going here a little bit. I hope you guys are doing well. It's, yeah, for most that have the weekend off, it's gonna be Friday tomorrow, last day. I gotta work this weekend, so again, as usual. So yeah, it is what it is. If you don't consider that it's a Friday, and actually considering it as such, it's just, you know, basically the start of a, you know, 3-day work week, if you want to call it that. 12 hours, and yeah, it's just a kind of mindset that you need to get yourself into, and then it's half as depressing. A lot of people, when they start out on that kind of schedule, it's like, oh, I don't want to work the weekend anymore, or I'm not liking this weekend. If you don't consider it a weekend, then it's half as bad. Then again, if you've got family at home that is off on the weekend, then it sucks. So, wow, okay. So we got some good stuff here. Mixing that up. Just gonna wet the face. And yeah, this is 4 days of growth. Tuesday and yesterday we had the customer in-house for some trials. Basically, it's called a run it rate, where the customer looks at how we're set up. We had a bunch of new tools in lately, if you remember, and they just want to see if we are able to produce at the rate that we are saying that we're capable of. Basically, it's just don't trust him, have a look, see what's going on. Anyway, things went very well. There it went. Lime scent is really coming out now. Still somewhat artificial, but not unpleasant. Lightly scented, I'd say this is somewhere around a 4. but it's smellable. Okay. Just looking at the lather. This is the very first time I'm ever using a Gillette cream. So this is something totally new to me. Very interesting. The lather is not quite as dense as I'm used to from a lot of the artisans, or even maybe something like tobacco, but not bad. Not much sheen to it, but we shall see. And this is what I'm very thankful for Manny, to give me the chance to actually have a look without having to go order a whole tube and then thinking it's this might not be the bee's knees. So shaver today, hold on, we're going to be using, this is a Maggard MR1 I think handle, and the RazorRock open comb, the old type. I'm using that and putting in the, there we go, Bolzano Supernox third shave. Just gonna run that through until it's done. Blades tend to not hold up too well if they're just sitting around after being used. It's one thing I've noticed, so I'm kind of a fan of just kind of going ahead and using them up. Just making sure that the alignment is right. There we go. See, that's pretty good. Yep. Lather has been sitting. Yeah, you can see the consistency is a little aerated. I might have added a little too much water, but we'll see how it does. All right, let's give it a go. I really like this razor head because it is somewhat milder in feel, so it does do well if paired with a little bit sharper blade. The Bolzano tends to be just a tad sharper. Very slick. So that's working out pretty good. Nice and smooth combination. This is working out really well. I gotta say, this cream is slick. It lets you just kind of glide along. Very nice. Okay. I've had more efficient shaves on the first go around. But really comfy. So I'm not complaining. Fantastic. All right, even though it did look like it was a little on the thin side, I really have to say it worked out very well. Not massive amounts of residual slickness left. Nope. But it did the job very well. This is, after all, not an artisan product by any means. This is an industrial manufactured one. I think you can pick it up on eBay or even Amazon or something like that. Mainly from India, I think, if I'm not mistaken. That's where I've seen it shipped from India. I'm very lucky there to get that, apparently. And this is where I'm glad I took that that horsehair. It makes for a very fine lather. It just kind of works that stuff in between the hairs, bristles. What do you call a horsehair? Horsehair? Bristle? No. Sometimes my deficiencies in the English language do come through. There's sometimes certain situations where I'm lacking in vocabulary. So let's go against the grain. It is slick. Now the scent is somewhat dissipated. You can still smell remnants of a little bit of that limey freshness if you want, but it's not gonna smack your face. Yeah, slickness is a little lacking there too, but as long as you have the cream on your face, it moves along fantastically. So not a lot of residual slickness. This is where the open comb kind of comes to its own. Since it does have that lather sitting right there and it can come up again, works really well. I mean, I do like that buffing, which works well for me, but also I tend to overdo it a lot and then it gets me. Razor burn and such, irritation. You can really overdo it. Not the closest shave today. But I'll take it. This is nice and relaxing. Easy going. I don't need to pay a whole lot of attention really to that. I don't, you know, basically cut myself. That is why I like this razor. Mild, open comb, lends itself great to multiple days of growth, but also good as a daily. Very nice. Not the most efficient, in contrary to its name giver, the old type, my single ring that I have. That thing, that's a totally different animal. So, add much water because, like I said, the cream is somewhat thinning out already a little bit. Like I said, I might have added a little too much water. Besides that, I got plenty left in here. Awfully slick. Just gonna do a little bit of pickup here. As you saw, I think I could have gotten away with about half of that. Wasted a little bit of the sample. Oh lordy, lordy, lordy. Neighbor and his big V8. I don't know what he's driving. Ford pickup, I think. Might be able to hear that little bit of a boop, 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 boop. His driveway's right there behind that wall, more or less. Maybe, what, I don't know, 10 feet away. Maybe 12, if I have to guess. Speaking of, double chins are back in stock. Paul H's. There we go. Something to be aware of, this thing does have a touch of overhang. I was just kind of looking at my earlobe. So. Plays very nicely with this handle. Really liking it. Just a little bit there. There we go. And that is it. Now I'm going to rinse off and then I'll be back with the post. Okay, and we are back. That came off really quick. It did not take long at all, and it's basically about the same that I noticed during the shave. There's not much left after you've gone over it. I'd say it's something that's very good if you're looking for, let's say, a quick morning shave and you just kind of zip it on, you know, do a little one pass with some pickups, want to get it off quick, don't want to play around for a lot of time. I think that stuff will actually work really good for that. It whips up fast, it goes off fast. Skin, Palmolive is better. That's the one thing I do have to say. As far as just kind of, it's not tightening or drying to the point of where I'm saying, help, but it is noticeable. So, we'll take it for what it is, an industrial product, which is just fine. They're not advertising anything magical. They just call it a shave cream, and that's what it does. It helps you shave. Witch hazel. And basically, sometimes you just gotta go that route. Take it for what it is. Oh man, that is fantastic. Nice and refreshing. It is getting kind of warm today, just saying, huh? Maybe I should have picked something with a little menthol. Hey, hold on. Ha! Got something there for you for the aftershave. We'll take this. I had something else picked out, but I've just kind of menthol. That's got menthol in it. Da-ding! And since the scents are, I mean, I can hardly smell the lime anymore right now. The lime level, like I said, 3, 4 max. So it's nothing overly exciting, but it is a wonderful standard cream and it worked well. So let's just go through what we've used. This is what's left. This is what's left in the brush. This is the brush, the Everready 100T Reknot with a blonde horsehair underneath it. Compliments of the Wisconsin shaver. So Troy, thank you. I'm absolutely digging that thing. What I foamed up in that bowl was the Gillette Lime. The sample was compliments of Manny, the SoCal shaver. And thank you so much. I mean, this is fantastic. A lot of people are might be kind of sitting out there, why are you so excited about something like a standard product like a Gillette tube cream from India, lightly lime scented? Performance is just okay, you know, it's not miraculous, but it, you know, that's what I wanted to see. I know my palm olive creams, I know certain other creams, Spike and so on and so forth. Now I've had a chance to try the Gillette, which is basically, well, that is the first Gillette cream that I've ever tried in that format, and it works. It works great. Yes, there is others that are out there that are better. Now I'm just looking forward to the other samples to see how they perform, and then I'll be able to make my choice what to get, and absolutely fantastic. So thank you so much. That is brilliant. Shaver today. The RazorRock old type open comb razor head on a Maggard MR1. This is the black version of the handle. It just gives it a really nice length, which I like. I don't like overly long handles. So this is just perfect. Good knurling, good grip. I was very happy about that today because it is a slick soap. Not huge on residual slickness, but during a shave, while it's on there, it just lets that razor glide just the way it needs to be. Inside that razor, let me just rinse that for you. A little bit of cream and stubble on there still. Make it look more presentable. The Bolzano Supernox. There we go. Focus. This is its third shave. Did well. Very nice, relaxing, mild shave. I mean, I've really got to say, partially due to the razor head. It is a mild razor head. That's one thing to consider. But it is open comb, so very, just wonderful for a couple of days of growth. But it also works well as a daily. I know that because I've used it for 21 days successively back in, was it 2015, I think, 2016, I don't remember. But 21 days every single day shaved with that. Works great. Now, we've dried in, we've covered everything, aftershave. Let's go ahead and use this fine, fresh vetiver. Great scent. I'm looking forward to that menthol. Just a little bit. Like I said, it is about 73 outside today. It's cooling off now. Around about 6 o'clock. It's cool. So, oh, wonderful. Check that out. Snifter. Go on. Oh, it's just wonderful, fresh scent. I never thought I would like it. Very torn on the vetiver. It's an interesting concept. Most vetivers I do not appreciate. This one I do. Fantastic, wonderful, fresh scent, and very fitting to the rather fresh lime scent, even though it was. But regardless, babbling on, guys. Hope you have a great start to the weekend. Get through that last day, hang in there, it's coming. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for the support. Wish you all the best, and I'll see you around. All right, thanks.